Alrighty, this is Southwest Airlines. Southwest Airlines is stalking at 7:44 a.m. and so is Western Construction. Using the vehicle is all that is sufficient in order to prosecute any company that are using that business, that logo, that appearance, that uniform, that tool that they're using. Oh, this is the reason why I'm here. No, the reason why you're here is because you're gang stalking. And you're going to prosecute the company. These are persons under the law, and these persons are sex offenders and terrorists. And Western Construction, California number 608759, license number 1089263. The overweight male that's inside of Stater Brothers on surveillance camera, gang stalking with the people of the state, pacing in and out of that venue, doing so on surveillance cameras. This is P.O.C. License plate 97054 Sam3. They're doing so with the city of Ontario that's monitoring me as I come and document a terrorist, okay? Terrorists that are engaging in that pattern of conduct with an entity that's stalking when you're paying attention to the crime scene. Southwest Airlines is being prosecuted for ongoing psychological torture for things such as vagina monitoring. They're not actually a legitimate company that's interested in providing what are flights. That is the guys where they're engaging actually in surveillance in other countries and other parts of the world. They're engaging in interstate commerce, and they are the commercial airline companies. Not only that, they are stalking, as I'm also demonstrating, while they are maintaining what is a published list regarding the times where these planes are taken off from specific terminals, which is not including hovering over the housing community off of Holt Boulevard, or the housing community off of D Street, or the housing community on Euclid Avenue. This is the entity that's doing so outside of what is published. Southwest Airlines, which is assigned to Terminal 4, and Southwest Airlines is also not coming from Terminal 4 at the Ontario International Airport, hovering over this parking lot here. And not only are you practically breaking down the information, Southwest Airlines has no chance in civil and criminal court because of the specific environment and the pattern of conduct by actors such as the Ontario Police and the people of the state. All right, which Southwest Airlines represents the people of the state, but you're in this environment, you're facilitating it, you don't have an argument. You will be prosecuted for facilitating terrorism, the conspiracy to murder someone. But moreover that, Southwest Airlines is directly engaging in and exhibiting the malice with regard to conspiring murder and gang stalking and targeting me. But the evidence is that you can claim whatever you want. You can say this is the first time. It doesn't matter how many times. You only have to engage in gang stalking one time. You only have to be in relevant position. And these are the consequences regarding a government engaging in surveillance. All right, this is the entity that is engaging in that P.O.C. Doing so, as you can see here, where there are no flights with Southwest Airlines at 7 at the time that this video is starting. This video is at 3 minutes right now. 7:44 a.m. is what you saw the time. There's no flight from Southwest Airlines, and it does not take 14 minutes for the flight from what would be Terminal 4. This is flight number WN3675 that's going to Sacramento. It's also not going to be hovering over, coming from gate 405, and it's stating that it is on time. And this is the entity that is targeting me while I am documenting vagina monitors like Western Construction. Okay, this is the terrorist that goes in. That's the federal RICO case. 9705453 is engaging in gang stalking, and so is Stater Brothers, and so is Southwest Airlines, and so is the Ontario International Airport. So is the city of Ontario, so is the Ontario Village Shopping Center, so is everybody in this city. That's the prosecution of the state, as I give you example after example after example, show you tree after tree after tree that are in the forest. Big picture analysis. At a macro level, it's the prosecution of the U.S. government. This is P.O.C. There are no flights, regardless of the time, that are hovering over this airport. And they're demons who are pacing. They're mentally ill. 8 Sam Victor Edward 665 and 74404 Paul 2. And they sacrifice themselves. That's how obsessed with me and my vagina the demon possessed are. They're mentally ill. They do engage in suicidal conduct. And that's what this is demonstrating. This entity has sacrificed itself. All right, and that's because they are so obsessed with me, and I'm the one that's prosecuting them. There will be no sacrificing of Erica Spencer, and they knew that years ago. They should have, rather. They should have known that years ago. The evidence will show the prosecution. This case was lost by the government years ago. This is P.O.C. It's currently 7:48 a.m.